Hello everybody, welcome back to another 3 Minutes at 3.
Today we're going to talk a little more about craft shows and what quantity of items you should take with you. Now recently this week we had a subscriber question ask what quantity of items you should take to a craft show. And my answer had been that you should take about 10 medium-sized items and up to 50 smaller items. And the reason I said that is with the 50 smaller items, if you had 10 different styles of things and you had 5 each of them, there would be plenty selection for the passer-throughs to choose from. Yeah,
selection is a real big key whenever you're doing an open marketplace or an open air market. What you'll find is you'll have a whole scat of people who won't buy a $5 item, but they'll come through and they'll buy a $25 item off your table. And then likewise, there'll be people who'll be sneering and turning their nose up at $25 items, but will buy 10 or 15 or $5 items like they're candy,
Yep.
And so you never know what type of an event it's going to be that you're going to. So it is always best to kind of just spread yourself out a little bit and kind of just try to market, because certain things will be hot one market and then you may go to that same market a different weekend. There's a different buying crowd there and you'll sell something completely different.
Yeah, definitely. One of the craft shows we did, we had some little aluminum feather pendants that we just wanted to get rid of because we hadn't been able to sell anywhere else. And we're like, okay, we'll just put them up for $1. And like 10 minutes, they all sold. We've done some little hooks, and those sold pretty good for us. But yeah, like Roy says, it just varies from crowd to crowd. And you do want to you probably want to stick with everything under $20 for the most part. Like your medium-sized items, those are not necessarily you're going to sell those, but more of an example of your artwork and your abilities. Which another example that you can take with you is if you make a portfolio of your work. I have a video on how to do that too, if you want to check that out in the description below.
Yeah. So, one other thing I will take and, put out there and pose to you before we go, I believe demonstrating is key. Demonstrations, if you can demonstrate your craft while you're there at the show, it can make a huge, huge, huge impact on your actual revenue from that show.
Definitely.
There was more than one time where we were at a show, and the time I stopped swinging the hammer, people left the table. I picked up this hammer again, start making the anvil ring, the crowd come funneling back in, and things were moving off.
That's right.
Off the table.
Yeah, if it's a busy enough crowd, you have a wall of people surrounding you. So.
Yep, definitely. So, well, that's it this time for our 3 Minutes at 3. I hope you all enjoyed watching.
Yep, thanks for joining us.
And like we always say, God bless you, and we'll catch you on the next one.
Bye-bye.